Hey guys, it's Kirsten. So, Laura just submit this picture in because look at this little man's skin. Oh my Lord. So, I told her, let me go to my actions. I told her that I would use ProRetouch 2.0, totally rad, actions and see what we can accomplish with this little guy's skin. So the first thing I'm going to do is just, if I can, get rid of some of the bigger acne. My son actually had it worse than this when he was little. Lasted 2 weeks and then it went away forever. Never came back. He's got beautiful skin. He's 18 years old now. So I'm going to use the little band-aid over here on the left, and I'm just going to kind of go and get rid of some of the um, bigger pieces. So I try to be careful because I don't like babies looking like plastic dolls. I like them looking like babies. That being said, this is atrocious. Okay, so I'm just going to get the bigger off color, I feel like. But I'm not going to spend more than 30 seconds, let's just say. I'm going slow because I'm talking, but if I was just banging this out, I would just be like click, 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 click. Okay, I think that's good enough. So before I do anything, let's zoom out a little bit. So I also have an action that I sell in my store for Michelle. If you go to ThePhotographersCollaborative.com, I sell a few different things for a few different photographers. So her action, I'm just going to do baby light. I love it. It just evens out. Let me show before and after. Just kind of lightens and brightens, which I love. And then I'm going to do baby pop, just a little tiny bit of contrast, and I'm even going to lower it even more. I'm going to go ahead and just flatten this so I can show you what the magic eraser can do, which I believe is frequency separation. Okay, so the magic eraser. Okay, I'm going to zoom right in on this so you can see what I see. Okay, magic eraser gives you a black mask, so we want to get a white brush on 100% opacity, normal. Okay, so watch closely. Now I'm trying not to go hit the little baby hairs or eyebrows. Or creases. I'm actually gonna, nothing personal, little boy. I'll just make the brush a little bigger so we can zip through this a little faster. Okay, we don't want to get the crease under his eye. My daughter has friends over. I don't know if you can hear them shrieking, talking about boys. Lord help me. So I'm trying to be real delicate in through here because I don't want to cover up the little creases where he's making a little kissy face. Getting his little chin. I probably could have done these bigger pieces down here with the band-aid, but that's okay. Okay, so let's look at his forehead. Let me show you before and after. Before, after, before, after, before, after. course, my phone is ringing. I'm going to ignore it. Okay, so I'm going to click back on the background layer. Okay, I'm going to click on the background layer, and I'm going to run deblotch medium from the same ProRetouch. Okay, and I'm only going to use it over here. I'm just going to see if I like what it does. I don't think I'm going to. No. Nope, I don't like what it does. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to just stick with the magic eraser. Okay, so I'm going to go back real quick to the Michelle designer set because she has an action that I absolutely love. It's called Fluorescent Fingers. Now he doesn't have fluorescent fingers, but he does have a fluorescent nostril. So we're going to go back. It literally, like what it does to ears that are backlit is amazing. But it just completely shuts down that kind of glowy little nostril. Okay, so let's flatten. I'm a flattener, sorry. Okay. All right, fantastic. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to hit the crop tool. I always do a 15:11 ratio because that's what Damien does. I'm just going to pull it like this and like this because I feel like the crop was a little bit tight. If they wanted an 8:10, there wouldn't be a whole lot of wiggle room. So I'm just going to do that and make sure content aware is checked, and then I'm going to hit OK. Okay, beautiful, fantastic. I see, I'm going to grab the Band-Aid here. I see one boo-boo down here, one piece of fuzz. It's probably on my monitor. Okay, all right, good enough. All right, fantastic. All right, so the other thing I'm going to do, since we're here, is I'm going to do the Object Selection tool. I'm going to right-click on that and do the Quick Select and make sure the positive, the plus sign. And I'm just going to zoom it around. It kind of missed a little bit here because it was shot super shallow, which is fine, no big deal. But I don't want to miss any hairs. Okay, good enough. And then I'm going to do Select and Mask. Actually, wait a minute, let me just get that one little piece of hair because that's adorable, that little fuzz. Okay, good enough. And then we're going to do Select and Mask. Okay. So it's the second brush down, and we're just going to zip around the edge. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to click on, I believe we click on invert here. We can also do it at the next step, but I'm going to go ahead and click invert, and then new output to new layer with layer mask, and go ahead and hit OK. Turn on the background layer. All right, let me make this so we can look at it here. Okay, now we're going to click, it defaults to the mask. You're just going to click over here on the actual copy of the picture, not the mask. We're going to select the gradient tool. Make sure up here that it is foreground to transparent. If you hover over it, sometimes it tells you. Foreground to transparent, great. And you want it on the linear, so the first one, not the second one. First one, let's leave it at opacity, blah, 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 100%. Shut off the inverse. Okay, so you're going to hold down the Alt key and sample a picture, sample the picture of a color right close to baby's head. Like that, because it's probably not stark white, who knows. Like that. Then we're going to drag top to bottom, like that. Then you can do little tiny drags, like that, just to get the wherever you need it a little bit more. Okay. You can also click on the mask over here and get a black brush. So hit X to make it black. Hit the right bracket key to make it big. And we're going to take the gradient off of the foreground because we want the fluffy rug to show. Okay, let me just see how high up we can go. You can also lower the opacity here. Let's do 30 something. And just go click, 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 click. Then you can hit the X, now that you can see where things are, and paint what you don't like away. I'm going to go down to 30 something, 20 something. All right, I think that looks awesome. His skin looks great. This is I just took this image off of Facebook. It's not the raw image or anything, but I think that looks really great and I'm impressed and it looks pretty natural. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flatten it. There's one more thing that I'm going to do. Is remove a little bit of the red, I feel. So you can do that in curves, but also I have Oh So Posh has eyes, teeth, face, whatever, but their red action I really like. It does a lot of stuff. That's good. Okay, so it's black, so I'm going to get a white. And I'm going to, okay, 23%. Okay, that made it really green, so I'm going to lower it to like, let's do 22. There we go. Just takes just a little bit of the red. All right, I think that looks awesome. So cool. There's my 2 cents with those actions. I hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.